Here we go. Okay, I got to make sure I do everything properly today. Courtesy and position. Let's get this thing started. Student creed, begin. I will develop myself in a positive manner and avoid anything that could reduce my mental growth or physical health. I will develop self-discipline in order to bring out the best in myself and others. I will use what I learn in class constructively and defensively to help myself and my fellow man and never to be abusive or offensive. Courtesy and position. All right. Good stuff. Ms. Joseph, I've got a couple people that are trying to get in, so let me send them the confirmation link. You guys just use the same number and the same password, correct?
Yeah, sir.
Okay. Let me make sure that they've got that. Why don't you go ahead and warm up, Ms. Brown. Just keep an eye on people for 2 seconds while I send this email, and we will be good to go. All right.
First things first, we are going to shuffle from side to side as far as you can in whatever room you are in. Shuffle side to side, back and forth.
And side to side.
Good job.
Keep it going, keep it going. All right, next thing, you're going to stand, you're going to do, this is for speed, you're going to do 1, 2, 3, and down 1, 2, 3, as fast as you can.
Let's see who's the fastest.
Yeah, let's see who can do the fastest.
Son, careful.
Goes pretty fast. Bo, go side to side. Here you go.
Great job.
Keep going, keep going.
Keep breathing.
Keep going.
Breathe.
All right, next. Same thing, but you're going for distance.
How about we look
Use
like
up all your space. Big hops. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2.
Facing you.
Keep going, keep going.
Keep on going, guys.
All right, now we're going to do 20 push-ups at your own pace. When you're done, go ahead and stand up to your jumping jacks.
Real quick, guys. Tilt your camera so I can see you guys. So Nama and I can't see you. So we can make sure that you guys are doing good push-ups. Thank you. Keep on going, guys. Sean, can you go a little bit further down? There you go.
Work those arms, work those arms. More pain, more work. Looking good, man. Advanced class is killing it. By the way, Mr. Wood, if you want amazing tricep muscles, try doing the push-ups where your arms are like right next to your body. Because if you do the arms wide, you'll have good chest muscles. But if you want good pushing muscles for like punching harder and stuff, the tricep push-ups are even better.
Are you listening?
Yeah, when you're done jumping
There you go,
jacks.
Bo. Yeah. Good, Naman is done. All right. Good, everybody's done. All right, Gravedigger time.
All right. Grave diggers. Don't know what grave diggers are. So you push up position, go down your elbow, and the other elbow. And we're not just gonna do the way, we're gonna pick it, put your hand back where your elbow was. 1, you're gonna do 10. You're on pace.
So if you imagine that I'm on the ground, what she's saying is that I have to put my hand here and my hand here, and then I put my elbow back there. So you're not just gonna kind of wiggle. All right. All right. So all together, ma'am, how many are we doing all together?
10.
10. Okay, all together, Bo and Sean. Here we go. Miss Joseph's counting it out. These eager beavers are going for it.
All right. 1.
One is
2.
all.
2. Got it.
3. 4.
1, 2, 3, 4.
5.
Elbow, elbow, hand, hand.
6.
Elbow, elbow, hand, hand.
7.
Elbow, elbow, hand, hand.
8.
Elbow, elbow, hand, hand.
9.
Elbow, elbow, hand, hand.
Turning them a little.
10.
Elbow, elbow, hand, hand. Now we're done. All right. Very smart, Caleb, using the pillow. Smart guy. All right. Let's get stretched. Miss Brown, why don't you stretch us out real quick?
Yes, sir. Let's do 1 foot out.
Yes, ma'am.
Down. Gonna count to 10 in English. 1, 2,
2,
3,
4,
4.
5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
10.
Switch feet.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Let's count to 10 in Spanish. Begin. 1,
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Then butterfly stretch.
Yes, ma'am.
Mom, can you talk louder?
Sorry. Let's count to 10 in English. Begin. 1, 2,
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
And some of these.
Yes, ma'am. All right, let's get to it. We've got some quick review that we are going to do. Now, since this is the advanced group, go ahead and base up real fast. This is the advanced group. Zoe, you're very blue today. There's a blue light somewhere. Is that your TV being blue?
See if I can turn it off.
All right. All right. Being the advanced group, we're going to rank through our review today. The beginners have been working on break falls. The intermediates were working on bear hugs. We are just going to cover those real fast before we get into our own stuff. So you'll notice that I have basically no mats here. Mr. Wood, you are ahead of the game because you have mats. All right. So everyone else. And then Caleb, are there people that live below you? No. Wonderful. Wonderful, because we're about to make some noise. All right. Even if they did live below you, who cares? We're going to make some noise anyway. So as we're doing these break falls, a quick thing to remind you of, we're going to do 10 back break falls. And then when we do our side break falls, the way that we're going to do it is I'm basically going to stick my foot out. I'm going to sit and I'm going to land on my side. And when I slap out, that I'm pointing my hand essentially towards my foot. I want to point my hand towards my foot because as you guys get older like myself, if you start to try and slap out here, well, my shoulder is not very flexible. In fact, when I start to roll, I can feel a lot of pressure on my shoulder and you can tear everything in there. If I slap down here though, and I keep rolling, boom, you can see that I can roll over it very easily. There's no extra pressure. All right. If you guys ever watch movies where somebody falls off of a motorcycle, they either pull their arms in here or they have them down by their side. The reason is that way you can roll without damaging your arm. But if you were to try and roll with your arms way out here, crunch everything, no good. All right. So let's stand on up. You're going to fall onto a place that's soft enough. If you want to be wild and crazy like we were in the intermediate class, you can stand on your couch and fall on your couch. Why not? Right? Yeah. There we go. Yeah, Anya's got a good couch. There we go. Okay. Here we go. Ready? 10 break falls and 1. Go for it. Back break fall. Boom, good. I need to make sure to sit first, so that way when I'm falling, I don't just pitch myself backwards. I want to tuck into a ball and then roll. Even if you're on your, yes, much better. Thank you, ma'am. All right, here we go. Ready? Back break fall number 2. Hit it. Boom, good. Back on up. Ready? Break fall number 3. Go. There we go. Number 4. Hit it. Bam. Good. Nice job tucking the knees and tucking the chin. And 5, go. Poof. That's it. Good. Everyone's doing a great job. And number 6, go. Shove. Wow. And number 7, go. I'm trying to kick you. And number 8, go. Bam. That's it. Number 9, reverse side kick, boom. Gotcha. And last one, let's make it a tornado kick to Mr. Woods' face. Nailed him. Got it. Nice. All right, good job. This time, we're going to do side break fall. So, Anya, easy for you. You're going to sit on one side of your couch to start. Let me actually turn my camera so you guys can see. All right, here's my couch. So when I sit on my couch, I'm sitting on one side. When I break fall on here, if I want something soft to land on, boom. Of course, I just fall over, but my head never touches the couch. Right? And then when you do it on the other side, I have to move to the other side of the couch. So that way I fall, boom, and I'm here. Notice I'm still on my side. I'm not on my back. I'm still on my side. All right. Apparently somebody. So what we're going to start with is 5 break falls on either side. You guys are going to do them on your own. Now, if you don't have a couch that you can fall onto, it would help if I turn my camera. Just do it on the ground where you just side break fall and then right back up. All right, 5 on each side on your own. Go for it. 5 on each side. We're just watching, Miss Brown and Miss Joseph and I. Miss Joseph is somewhere.
Right.
Good. Oh, Sean's got a crash mat. What? Awesome. Nice.
You don't have that cord. You don't have that cord.
Zoe, it looks like you're doing a back break fall. Can you do the side break falls? Is that a back break fall? I still can't tell. You got to angle your camera down.
Yeah.
All I see is like feet and then nothing. And Naman, I can't see if you're falling on your side either because you're out of the frame. There he is. Hey. Hey, Bo. Looks like you're falling onto both hands. Remember, cross that arm, land on your side, and then slap the ground with that hand. Yeah. And freeze. Don't move. Back down, all the way down. So see how your arm is up by your head? Point your whole arm down towards your feet. Going, there you go. That's where you want it to be. Good. One more time. One more time, Bo. Yep. Point that hand towards your feet and freeze. See how it's pointed up by your head? Point it down towards your feet. There you go. So that way when I land, let me angle my camera down. The easy way to do it is to stick your foot out, cross your arm over, and as I fall, land, and then slap, arm pointed towards the camera, basically. So instead of it pointed way up here towards my head, point it towards the camera. Sweet. Got you 5. Good. Much better, Zoe. Muy bien.
So the folded part's on the higher.
Okay. All right. Good. Easy review, right? Break falls are super simple. Now, everybody down onto the ground real fast. Real quick thing, since we're just covering it, always good to do, is making sure that we have our 3 kicks that we have on the ground. So we have our front kick with our vertical leg. With that same leg, I'm going up onto my knee for that round kick that's either going to hit him in the leg or maybe the body. And then the upside down side kick. And from there, swinging it through, putting it behind our foot, and standing away. I had some beginners earlier today where as they were doing this, they did the kick, and then they put their foot down. They tried to stand up with both feet on the ground. Very, very difficult. Lift only 1 foot on the ground, swing it through. Right there. You guys already know that. So let's practice it. Here we go. Ready? All the way down to the ground. However you want to get down there is fine. If you just want to collapse into a puddle, that's okay. We're just going to work on the base up. We're going to do 5 base ups. So here we go. Hands are still up. All right. And base up 1. Looking good. And back down. However you want to get down. You could collapse. I don't care. All right. Whatever you want. All right. Now, Anya, imagine I'm trying to smack you a little bit. Keep that hand up to block, right? Don't let that hand down. If you're down here, right? Get hit in the face. No fun. And base on up. That's number 2. Very good. Back on down. However you want to get down to the ground. Good. I like the break falls. And base up number 3. Go for it. Good. Now, Sean, as you're getting up, back on down for me real quick for me, please. So, Sean, as you're standing up, notice what this hand still does even while I'm getting up. It's still here, because if you drop your guard for a second, if you're like, oh, I've got some time, well, that's the opportunity that somebody needs to come in and maybe kick or punch, whatever. So I still keep that up the whole time right here, the whole time. All right, back on down, everybody. Back on down. This is number 4. Ready, steady, and not yet. I got you, Caleb. I got him. All right, now we can get up. Go for it. Up you get. Good. And back on down. Quick little advanced tip. Where do you look? Where do you look when you're getting up? In fact, let me ask our instructors real quick. Ms. Brown, where do you look when you're getting up?
At the person who's attacking you.
Okay. Ms. Joseph, where do you look when you're getting up?
My target.
Okay. Now, I noticed Mr. Wood did something a little bit different, and we haven't really covered it before. Mr. Wood, where did you look while you were getting up? Where'd you look? Sorry.
Like somewhat at the ground.
Yeah, kind of at the ground, right? You want to look in a variety of places. You guys think I'm looking for one answer. There's more than one answer. Should I look at my opponent? Absolutely. Should I also look where I'm about to go?
Probably.
Absolutely, right? Because just for, you know, a Looney Tunes version, what if there's a cliff right there and I'm just like, whoa, and then I, you know, fall off the cliff and dead, right? Right? Yeah, you want to make sure that you know where you're going, right? What if there's glass or something there? You know, I need to know if is there a wall? Is there, you know, what's behind me? Because what if that person moves? Well, yeah, now what's behind me changes, right? So do I know what's over here? No. So if I'm turning, I need a quick glance, making sure that I'm not backing into something worse, right? Or if there's another person, making sure that you're not just standing right up into that other person, right? On your feet, on your feet, on your feet.
They were all over.
All right. You're going to need your imagination and an object that is about the size of a wrist, about the size of an arm wrist thing. I'm using a squirt bottle. Review. You're going to tuck it into your belt. That is much bigger than a wrist. Do you have like a pool noodle or something? Yeah.
Does this work?
That will work perfect, Anya. Is it closed? Or is it empty? Wonderful.
Empty.
Wonderful. Then tuck it into your belt. Soda can is great.
I'm not using these.
That'll work. So Zoe, it should be about the size of an arm. So that's like a really, really skinny person's arm. You can use a TV remote. So we had our intermediates use a TV remote work as well.
I have many of those.
There you go. Tuck a remote into your belt. Now, Caleb, since you have a partner, you do not need a remote. You can use your partner. All right. Now, quickly reviewing. All right, I will demonstrate. We took a long time on this in the intermediate group. You guys already know this, so it's going to go very, very fast, and we can get onto our stuff. When somebody grabs you in an arms-free bear hug, we, of course, drop into our middle stance. We stomp on their foot. We scrape their shin. We hit them with our head. Then, using one hand, I grab onto their pinky and ring finger. And you'll notice I'm grabbing at the top of my squirt bottle. And with the other hand, I grab thumb up right there, kind of on the middle. From there, I will turn towards the top hand side. and then adjust my grip after I turn. All right? Now, quick reminder, Morna, do you remember what this, the tap means? Do you remember what that means?
No.
All right. It means ow or you're there. So when you start to feel some pressure on your wrist, because what your brother's going to do is he's going to bend it very gently, right, Sean? Very gently. When you start to feel some pressure in your wrist, you're like, ooh, I don't like that. You're going to tap your leg very loudly, all right? That is basically saying let go, all right? Ms. Pavlik, same thing. Make sure to tap so that way he knows to let go, right? So first things first, all with me, all right? Don't do it with your partner. Just do it with me for right now. Hang on. Just quick review, all right? We get attacked in a bear hug. We're going to drop down, middle stance, stomp on the foot, scrape the shin, hit them with our head, grab onto their pinky finger, grab onto their wrist, turn towards that side, adjust my grip so that I have both thumbs, hug it to my chest, and pour forward until they tap, in which case I will let them go. All right, one more time, ready? I realize it's a little bit goofy, but we're gonna use it, all right? Last time, and then we'll do it with our partner if we have one. Ready, drop into that middle stance, stomp the foot, scrape the shin, hit with the head, grab onto the pinky, grab onto the wrist. Now we're gonna turn towards the side where the can is. So Anya, you and I are turning that way, right? We're gonna turn, ending in a good front stance. Adjust our grip so we have both thumbs. Remember, we want our little baby butt. All right, little baby butt is what we want right there. Hug it to your chest and pour. There we go. All right, this time, if you have a partner, they're going to grab onto you. If you don't have a partner, we're going to do it together. Here we go. Ready? Drop into that middle stance. Good stuff. Stomp on their foot. Scrape that shin. Hit them in the face. Grab onto their pinky. Now, you're going to forcibly pull that pinky back to make their grip open up, then grab onto their wrist. Turn towards that side. Boom, just quick pivot. Adjust your grip and slowly, carefully press until they tap.
No, your thigh, ding that.
Keep going.
That's one way to get him to stop.
Yeah. Yeah, saying ow, we want to make sure to tap. All right. Caleb, does she have really flexible wrists?
I do.
Because she's like shaking it. Make sure that you tap your leg, yeah. And Caleb, one thing that'll be really important. I realize that I can't tell. You want your middle finger right across where the wrist is, right above where a watch would be, and your thumb on the back, like that. Right there. So that way when you're pushing, you get really good leverage, and almost like I'm snapping, and my thumbs go forward and my hand, my middle finger comes in. So I'm snapping going forward. So if I were to do this on a remote, since Bo, you've got your remote, both of your middle fingers should cross like that. And then I've got my remote here like this. And then what I do is I think like snap, point that remote right there. And if you're, yep, bingo. And then to make it even stronger, hug it into your chest and let your chest do the pointing right there. Bingo.
That's exactly how I
Right?
turn on.
Yeah, that's how we turn on the TV. That's right. All right, here we go. From the top, one more time. Ready? Oh, where's my squirt bottle? All right, ready. Okay, drop into that middle stance. Boom, they got us. Middle stance. Middle stance. There we go. Stomp on the foot. Scrape the shin. Hit them in the face with our head. Boom. Grab onto those pinkies. Grab onto the wrist. Turn that way. Hit a good front stance. Sean, you got to hit your stance, buddy. Just because she's a small person doesn't mean you shouldn't do a good stance. And slowly press. And done. Done, done, done. Nice, more a good tap. There you go. That's right. Yep. You tap whenever you feel it, ma'am. You tap. All right. All right. This time we're going to have to use our imagination. So if you have a partner, step out of the way. Partner out of the way. And if you have your water bottle remote or whatever, just get rid of it for the moment. Get rid of it. Last thing, just for a little bit of fun, is I'm gonna pretend to grab onto you, and you have to do your quick self-defense. All right? Ready? Rawr. Oh, my foot. Oh, my face. Oh, they've got me by the wrist. Oh, and tap. There we go. Good. All right, good review. All right, using the imagination, that is the hard part. So let's get to our knife stuff. Now, since we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, ladies, what I'm going to do is I'm going to give each of you, you two ladies, 3 of them, and Mr. Wood, you're going to stick with me today. All right, we're going to try some breakout rooms. What we're going to do is going to be knife number 1. So if that slash is coming in, you can see I have the left side. Oh, I should adjust my video so that way you guys can actually see that I put an L and an R on the floor. I have a left on the floor here and a right on the floor over here. Somebody is attacking me from the my left side, your right side. So basically what's going to happen is you're going to step to the left, blocking from here. And then from here, we have a couple different options. Of course, I'm going to grab the wrist. If they're small, we're hitting a whole bunch. We're throwing knees, that sort of stuff where I'm hooking around the head. Or if we're a little bit taller, we can grab onto the wrist, stepping back, and then dropping. All right. So, Ms. Brown, which 3 would you like me to assign to your room? Which 3 would you like me to assign to your room?
Anya,
Okay.
Zoe,
That's 2.
and Sean.
Yes.
And who?
Sean.
Got it. All right. I am sending you guys a request. Go ahead and join in that room. Dun, dun, dun. And then dun, dun, dun. Assign to Jenna's room. Jenna's room and Jenna's room. Ooh, do we have a Stella? Estella. You have video? That'd be fantastic. I didn't even see that she came in. All right, hang on, Mr. Wood. Just seeing she can even write back. That'd be fantastic. Dun, 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 dun. How's your day so far? Pretty good?
Good. Yeah, we just got back into online school, so that's fun.
Awesome. How'd you like it?
Well, they're not doing it like the district is since we're a charter school.
Okay.
So what they're doing is just assigning everything online and then letting us go wild.
Okay. Do you like that better or worse than regular school?
A bit better because they give us everything before, like throughout the week, so I can get everything done on like 2 days and then have a week off.
That's pretty sweet. Yeah.
Yeah.
Welcome to online school.
Yeah.
All right. Apparently Estella maybe can hear this, but she can't read my chat or anything. So we're going to move forward. Okay. All right. So let's talk knife number 1. Okay. Now I assume this is on your left. If I'm raising this hand, this is your left.
This is my left.
So this side. So if I were attacking here, you would step in to the left. Okay, good. Just checking. All right. So quick review of number 1. So we step in, boom, blocking, and takedown. Good. And even a bigger swing with that foot stepping behind, and that way you can drop more down. So it's less, because you remember when we were working, one of the big things was when you step around and you're swinging here is that the person tends to just kind of fly with you.
Yeah.
Is I want you to step back and then sink down where I'm coming. I'll do it the other way. Where I'm coming even more down to the middle. Yeah. So as I step in, boom, you're blocking, go and drop. Good. And still keep your chest kind of upwards. You don't have to come all the way down. As I am from the side, I'm basically here.
You're just
like
okay.
that.
All right.
Yeah. You're not like all the way down there. Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. So here we go. Stepping in, boom, pivot and drop. Good. Much better. Good. And on your left hand, I want you to really pull that basically to your hip. So kind of like with bow staff, like when we do bow staff stuff, how it locks to your hip. When you've blocked and you've grabbed their wrist and you step back, if I just try and push with one arm and this one just kind of stays there, it doesn't work so well. I have to pull my other hand in at the same time. Yeah.
All right. Yeah.
There you go. Good. Just reviewing. It's all good. Boom. And grab and step and drop. Much better. Good. Can you scooch a little bit to your left? You kind of went off frame there.
I know. It's
all good. Sliced. Grab and step. Nicely done. Good. Much better. All the mechanics looking really good. One more time. Stepping in. Boom. Excellent. And last one. Ready. Good. Now, from here, a couple of interesting things. What I want you to do is to, do you have a marker or something handy at the moment? Just something small?
I have many things, but just hold.
Yeah, anything to hold. Doesn't matter.
No, I have these things. They aren't small, but whatever.
Nope, that works perfect.
Yep.
So when that person is holding on to the knife, there are a couple different grips. You have ice pick grip, where it's basically the blade is down. You have your standard grip here, and then you also have a grip where there's a little bit of stuff sticking out from the end, a little bit of handle sticking out from the end. Not very common. That one is you tend to get like a small blade where there's nothing to grab onto here and not much to grab onto here. So once we've taken them down, and we'll give everyone just another minute or so, when you do that, after you take them down, generally you have a hold of their wrist like this, yes? Taking them down. From there, we talked about it a little bit last week with once the arm is behind the back and you can bend that wrist.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, same thing goes here. After I've blocked, you've grabbed on, you've taken them down. What I want you to imagine is that my arm is up here, right?
Okay.
You're actually going to cup over their wrist, boom, to open their hand. When you pull that wrist down, it opens the grip, and you.
And then the knife comes out.
Correct. So we're gonna act it out. You don't need anything to hold, but just so that you know those different grips, it works no matter what grip I have this knife in. So even if I have it in the ice pick grip and I'm coming at you here to try and stab, when you take me down, and I'll adjust my camera down. Yep. So stay right there. So you threw me down to the ground. So I end up here, right? Imagine you're going to push your hand forward. You're just going to reach forward and push on that to open up the grip. Yes. Okay. So it's kind of a weird thing. So I'll stand in the same position as you, is here, right? We just brought them down to the ground. We're holding onto their arm with the left hand, correct?
Yeah.
All right. You're just going to go on the back of those knuckles. And basically I'm doing almost like it would feel like a palm heel strike, is pushing, grabbing that knife.
Okay.
Yep, there you go. And then it just pushes straight down into them. So once you've grabbed them, boom, you've got a hold of that knife. All right, so let's try it, and then we'll bring everyone back in. Here we go. Stepping, boom, pull, and push, and good. And you notice that push straight down, boom, now that knife comes right at me. Good. All right, let's pull everybody back real fast. Whoa. All right, so let me broadcast. Actually, I don't even need to. I can just close the rooms. Ha ha ha. All right. Welcome back. I bring you all back into the main room. Okay. Now I have you know what? We can do this with real knives. You know why? Because we're doing it through video. Do not do it with real knives at home with a partner. Do it with not real knives. All right. I need a ginormous, there we go. Ginormous knife. All right. This is one of my carving knives that we have. All right. We're just going to keep don't worry, I got the knife. You're doing the self-defense. Nice. The ladle. Excellent. All right. So as I'm coming in, boom, and I was just telling Mr. Wood about it, right, is there's a variety of grips. Now, if I'm holding it in this grip, versus this grip, what do you do differently? Don't say it, Mr. Wood.
Okay.
What do you do differently if I'm holding it in this grip versus this grip? What do I do differently?
So this grip, you're going
The
out.
outside?
So this grip, what do I do?
You're stepping in, right?
I'm stepping in, sure. What if I do this?
You're stepping back.
Nope. I don't do anything different. It's still the same. Still the same, right? Is that what you were going to say, Mr. Wood?
Yeah.
Yep.
Nothing changes.
Nothing changes. So it doesn't matter. Remember how they're holding the weapon. Doesn't matter what the weapon is. If I'm coming at you with a squirt bottle, if I'm coming at you with the Hobbit DVDs, you know, whatever, right? Whatever a pink soup ladle, right? Whatever I'm coming at you with, the person is the thing you're dealing with. So you're still stepping in and blocking no matter what. All right. So here we go with the knife. All right. I'm coming at you. Boom. You step in and block. Good. From here, you've already hit me in the neck. You've blocked this. You're going to grab onto that wrist, step backwards and take me down. Whoa. Good. Excellent. You know what? I need to adjust my camera so that you guys can see that you're throwing me on the ground and how I'll end up. All right. So here we go. Ready. Stepping in and blocking. Boom. From here, grab onto that wrist, step backwards and throw me down. Boom. And I end up on the ground right here. Very easy. One more time. Ready. All right. Oh, I changed the grip. Ha! There you go. And grab and step and throw. Boom. And I end up here. You're still holding onto my wrist. Very important. You'll notice is that Mr. Wood, I don't know if you can see it in his video, his other hand is chambered by his hip. We were going over some extra details. So Mr. Wood, why don't you and I act it out? Can you scooch a little bit to your left? Let me spotlight his video real quick so you can see what he's doing. There we go. So as I step in and slash, he blocks. He grabs onto my wrist. He steps back and takes me down. Boom. And you'll notice that he's still got my wrist on his hip. Okay. He is basically holding on with the arm that's got the watch. He's holding on to my wrist right here. Right. Very important that you maintain control, because if he just let me go, let's say he just let me go, well, I'm just going to keep rolling, come back up and you know, stab him. Now he's blah, blah. Who watched Zootopia? Did anybody watch Zootopia? Great movie, right? Blood, blood, blood. Good times. All right, great video. Thank you, sir. All right, let's get back to business. Where was I? There we go. I was being serious. That's what we're doing. Okay. All right, one more time. Ready? Hands are up. Right now, generally, nobody's just gonna have a knife and then cut you and then it's over, right? Generally, there's something that happens. Let's say that we're arguing, right? We're arguing. Bo, man, you took my parking space. Anya, you know, whatever we're arguing about, something happened where maybe it gets into a little bit of a fight and then shunk, oh, the knife comes out. Instantly, what should your body language do? Oh, good. Yeah, Sean kind of backed up. Hands came up. Very good. Bo, you don't get to carry a sword with you. Technically, that is illegal because that is a knife that is bigger than 3 inches. One more time. All right, we're just talking. We're talking. And then all of a sudden, I push you a little bit. Hey, I'm going to cut you up. Right, the hands come up right here. And then as I come in, boom, you step in, grab and throw. Good. And now for my smaller ones, or even for my taller ones, for Mr. Wood and Mr. Pavlik and Ms. Mandelbaum, when you throw somebody down to the ground, what is probably the best thing that you can do to end that fight? What's the best thing?
Take the knife.
Mr. Wood, what do you got?
Get the knife
Get in my
out.
head.
Okay, even before getting the knife out, even easier than that.
Punch
What's that? What's that, Bo?
Punch them.
Punch them, even easier than punching them. Ah, Naman, there you go. Boom, stomp to the face, right? Stomp to the face, absolutely. Okay, so this time we're gonna add that in. You're gonna stomp me on the face. Here we go. Ready? Caleb, I don't like the way you cut your hair, man. I gotta cut that. Block, grab, throw him to the ground. Boom, and stomp. Good. Now you still have a hold of my wrist, yes? Just checking, make sure you haven't let me go yet. Just making sure you haven't let me go. All right, after you stomp, have you let go yet?
No.
Not yet. You're checking to see if I'm still threat. If so, you can continue to hit, or you can try and take that knife away. That's right. Or you can run away, right? That's right. If running is an option, running is great. All right, here we go.
But they could just throw the knife.
What's that?
They could just throw the knife.
Have you ever tried throwing a knife?
No.
All right.
You have
Well,
to be
under parental supervision, I encourage you to try throwing a little, even a 3-inch knife, and trying to get it to stick into a tree. And tell me how many times out of 100 you can get that to happen.
Twice, probably.
What's that? Yeah. Now, a tree is a non-moving target. So even if I draw that knife and I throw it, most of the time it's just going to bounce off, right? I might get it to stick in maybe a few times, not a whole lot. Now, imagine that Mr. Wood, you know, just hit me and starts running, and I get up after just being stomped in the face, and I'm trying to hit a moving target by throwing a knife at him. Odds of how many times out of 100 am I going to hit him?
Like once, twice, 3.
Probably zero. Probably zero. Maybe one if I'm like super lucky. So no, they're not going to throw the knife at you.
Unless they're running straight away, then you have to you can just mathematically predict how far it would take.
Yeah. Squirrel. All right, just checking. All right, here we go. Ready? The knife comes out. The hands better be up. Ready, and block, and grab, and step, and throw, and stomp, and then escape. Very good. Namen escape. There we go. Bo is definitely out of there.
Right, we just went from Zootopia to.
I have a plastic. I have a rubber sword. I'm not afraid to use it.
All right. Now, Anya, you are smaller. Bo, you are smaller. Sean, you are also smaller.
No.
You guys are going to, after you do the block, you're going to just hit palm heel strikes to the face. It was actually funny. I was just reading an article. So I have a magazine, a gun self-defense magazine, and they were talking about how punches are very common, but you can actually hurt your hand. I was like, gosh, everything I've been saying. So you can elect to palm heel strike until that person drops the knife or is down. All right. And then you can throw knees as well. Mr. Wood, Mr. Public, and Miss Mandelbaum and Mr. Saluja, you can elect to just hit as well if you want. All right. You don't have to take them down. Even if you're bigger, you can still just hit. You guys are stronger, so it'll work even better. All right. So here we go. Hands are up. Your choice of self-defense. All right. Ms. Brown and Ms. Joseph will make comments if they see anything. Here we go. And yeah. There we go. Hit.
Grab knife and then.
And I'm down on the ground, so what should you do? Mr. Wood just like stomps again. Maybe get out of there. That was hilarious. That made me laugh, Christopher. Thank you. He's down on the ground. What do I do? Bah! Done. All right. Here we go. Ready? And last one. Oh, and Anya's dead. All right, reset one more time. Sorry, I killed one student. All right, here we go. Ready? And
And shing, 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 shing.
and gone. All right. Nice.
Shing, shing, shing.
All right. It is fun 5 time. It's actually past fun 5 times. So let's do this thing. You got to get up close to your computers. Close to the computers. All right. Mr. Wood. So Ms. Brown, you're going to do the same thing because I don't think anyone heard you. Miss Joseph, you're going to do the same thing. I don't think anybody heard you. And then Mr. Wood, I'm going to send you a chat with the thing that you're going to have to act out.
Oh.
All right.
Playing charades again?
Yes.
Hey. I have to change.
Spotlight
Okay, let
in
me-
3, 2, 1.
Hold on. Making sure that I'm sending it to the right person this time. Okay.
Yeah, good job.
Okay. All right, we're gonna
All
try
right.
it. Here we go. Ms. Joseph, you are first. You guys have 1 minute to guess what she's doing. All right. Ready, set, go.
Position, so.
Oh, I should highlight her video. Hold on.
Probably.
Continue. There you go.
It's so
Oh, that's from
riding a go-kart. Riding a go-kart.
Oh, we need a new one. That's right. They probably heard that one coming in.
I
Hang
didn't
on.
hear.
You didn't
didn't
hear
hear
it?
No.
And they guessed it. Well, never mind. 15 seconds. All right, you guys are good. Fine. All right, Ms. Brown. Yikes, they got that one. You guys are way smarter than the intermediate. All right, here we go. 1 minute starts. Meow.
Oh, it's a hammock. It's a hammock.
Hammock. You're resting in a hammock.
Oh, Bo was here earlier. Hang on. I'll give you a different one, Emma. Hang on.
I
Hang
was
on.
here for a long time.
I know you were here. Hold on. Let me get you another one. Hold on. Gotta get my list of ones. Hold on. Okay. I got it. Okay. All right, here we go. 1 minute starts right now.
Digging.
Digging a grave.
Digging a
That's what I
grave.
was thinking.
Planting.
Sandcastle.
Planting a plant.
You get, oh, very good. Gardening, yes. All right. Only 20 seconds on that one. All right. You guys are like charades, awesome experts. All right, Mr. Wood, are you ready?
This one's sure.
It's pretty specific, but
Yeah.
I think you could do it.
I'm good at acting, so.
Flying a plane.
Flying a plane.
I said that.
Yeah,
Shooting people while flying a plane.
I already said it.
A
Nope.
jet?
Plane, no.
It's
Playing
flying.
a video game that involves a plane.
Mario Kart.
No. So it has to do with flying a plane. You're close, but he's doing a great job acting.
Aiming at the target to shoot at them.
No.
World War I.
There is no shooting involved.
Navigating. Hiding.
Crashing a plane.
Turbulence.
Oh, there we go. Turbulence. Good. Not crashing. Yeah. Turbulence. Very good. Good acting.
Close.
That's fun.
That was pretty good. Pretty good. I'm impressed. All right. We'll be back. Mr. Wood, we have black belt class tomorrow. And you guys got the schedule. So black belt class tomorrow. We'll hit all the black belt stuff. Today was intermediate or advanced stuff. And then tomorrow we also have bow staff, I believe. Bow staff on Tuesday. And then Ms. Joseph, we need to get you scheduled for your private lesson as well. So we'll make sure that we get all that up and running. So, all right, Bo, put the sword down. Schmack. I know. Don't worry. You can pick it up here in a second. Let us bow out so that way I can go feed baby Ninja. Excellent work today. Mind, body, together. Awesome. Excellent. Remember, don't practice with real knives, not even butter knives.
That's not.
Good idea.